The Toronto International Film Festival gets underway tomorrow, and with all the celebrities now descending on Toronto, you may be wondering how you can get in on the fun and the action and kind of live like an A-lister over the next, 10 days or so.
So joining us live now for the ultimate guide to experiencing TIFF like a celebrity is TIFF insider and editor-in-chief of View the Vibe, Steven Branco. Steven, so great to have you in the studio with us.
Thanks so much.
So TIFF this year is going to be very exciting. Cameron Bailey, CEO of TIFF, was on the cover of the fall edition of View the Vibe.
Wow.
And yeah, what did he tell you about, all the A-listers that are expected in town this time around?
Well, he's super excited. I mean, who wouldn't be? Especially after COVID coming back last year with the strike, there was a lot of limitations. But this year we see full support. So many celebs that are going to be in town. I think there's over 30 plus A-listers that are already expected. And then you also get the extras that are here to support their friends and other directors, etc. So it's going to be an exciting time in the city. We got people like Amy Adams that are going to be here, Elton John, Andrea Bocelli. I mean, the list is endless.
Right.
And why not go out and enjoy some of that fun with them, right?
You just reminded me, Stephen, about the fact that the strike was last year, so a lot of actors weren't supporting the movies. I'd forgotten that. So really, TIFF is back with a bigger bang this year. But for people who maybe can't afford to get inside to the events and sort of, rub elbows, what can they do to sort of make sure they find a way to spot some celebs out on the streets?
Yeah, I think the key thing is looking for the hot spots. There's a couple of hubs in the city where they tend to hang out a lot. Yorkville is one of them. And then obviously along King Street, there's the TIFF Festival Street there. That's where all the premieres for the most part are going to be. So you'll see them out and about. But then you also get to dine like that, right? So they like to eat out, they like to party, and they like to get glammed up for their carpets. So if you want to get some of that feeling, just like a celebrity, you can go out and check out some of those experiences. I know at the Well, which is a new hotspot as well, there's a spa there called ETIKET that's from Montreal, and it's a great way to get in and do a little bit to get you feeling a little better for a red carpet. There's also got style there if you want to get dressed up. There's stuff for men and women, and then after you get out on the street, and some of the hot spots like the Ritz-Carlton, the Hazelton Hotel in Yorkville, One Hotel Toronto, the new Nobu, these are all hot spots that they're going to be whining and dining at. So if you want to get in there for a reservation and check it out, obviously not when they're closed down for the private events. So making sure that you check out their schedules, go on their Instagram, see what's happening, because a lot of these spots do get shut down for private events.
Yeah, and I was just saying, for people thinking, oh my gosh, TIFF is here now, and I haven't planned anything. I mean, I'm a procrastinator. I'm sure there's some people like that as well. So let's say you get your haircut, your facial, you're looking good, and you want to make a reservation at one of these places. Is it too late to do that, or do you think there's still some spots open?
No, there's still spots that are open. I feel that a lot of restaurants these days are trying to keep some walk-in leniency. I know Jade Yorkville is a new hotspot that everybody's buzzing about. Nobu as well. And at Nobu on the main floor, you can do walk-ins. You only need reservations for the dining room, which sometimes you can get slipped in based on availability. So it doesn't hurt to try.
Oh, did you say Jay in Yorkville?
Jade.
Jade, okay, nice.
It's stunning. They did a great job with the decor. Everyone is talking about it. It's like a fusion of Asian with some French techniques in there.
Stephen, let me ask you about approaching celebrities, because if you do happen to be dining with them or sort of in the same room as them, some people say, don't talk when they're eating, or, when to approach. What is your sort of tips for the best strategy to sort of maybe get that picture or autograph?
Yeah, I always say, you want to give them their privacy. This is their lives outside of the spotlight. So you don't want to go running up to them while they're trying to have dinner or whatnot. Try to catch them in between actions. So if they're getting up to go to the bathroom or on their way out or on their way in, those are the best times to kind of plug in. Also, running up to them with your phone already on is technically a faux pas. You'd really want to go up to them and say, can I have a photo? And kind of suss out the situation. The best thing is they understand what they're here for, right? So they're usually more than willing to do it.
Yeah, and also don't take it personally if they do reject you, because they just want to live their life, and maybe it was a bad moment or a bad day.
Exactly. Maybe it's their time to just unwind.
Exactly. Okay, Steven Branco, CEO of Stamina Media and editor-in-chief of View the Vibe. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good to meet you, Stephen. Thanks for the tips. Appreciate
Have a happy
this.
TIFF.
Okay.